You're watching Extras from the Extension on Eagle Community Television. This show is brought to you by Carico Implement.
Hi, I'm Linda Beech, the Ellis County Extension Agent for Family and Consumer Sciences. This is Extras from Extension on Eagle Community TV. Well, you know, it's that time of year again. It's time for Walk Kansas from K-State Research and Extension. But the good thing is that Walk Kansas doesn't have to be just about walking, and it doesn't have to happen outdoors on cold, windy days like this. Let's go inside and let me tell you how you can participate in Walk Kansas and make it fit your life. Well, it sure feels better in here. And that's the great part about Walk Kansas, is that it doesn't have to mean walking outdoors only. Walk Kansas is an 8-week health and fitness challenge sponsored by K-State Research and Extension statewide. And last year there were more than 18,000 people who participated in Walk Kansas. It begins March 16th and runs through the 10th of May. And in that 8-week time frame, teams of 6 people work together to try to increase physical activity and make more nutritious food choices. We want to work together to support and encourage and maybe to motivate or challenge our team members to make the most of this 8-week time frame so that they can improve their health. This is how it works. Even though we're working with teams of 6 people, individuals track their own minutes of moderate to vigorous physical activity throughout the day, and we keep track of cups of fruits and vegetables that we eat each day as well. Those 6 people then pool that information, report it to one team captain who reports that to the Walk Kansas program, and that's how teams log their minutes, start to make some progress toward their challenge. For the purposes of Walk Kansas, 15 minutes of some type of moderate to vigorous exercise counts for 1 mile. So you don't have to be walking outside on cold, windy days. You could be playing basketball, lifting weights, dancing, enjoying your favorite sport, lifting weights, whatever it is that you like to do to get a little more exercise. And when the weather warms up, you can go outside and walk if you enjoy that as well. Those miles start to add up toward a challenge that your team can choose. The basic challenge is for all of your minutes of activity to add up to be 423 miles, and that's the distance across the state of Kansas. If you're already exercisers and you want a little more challenging type of a challenge, then you can choose number 2 challenge, which is across the state and back. That's about 800 miles. Or if you really want a challenge, you can choose that perimeter challenge, which is 1,200 miles logged by your team members in your 8-week Walk Kansas time frame. The cost is reasonable, and it's something that can work for lots of folks. The cost here in Ellis County is only $18 per team. That's $3 per person. But you need to know that every county manages their own Walk Kansas program, and some counties may charge different amounts. They may offer different options. So wherever you are, be sure and check with your local county extension office. To enhance your Walk Kansas experience, you can also choose to purchase an optional Walk Kansas t-shirt. We've got 3 colors this year that I've got here. Turquoise or purple or gray are the choices for Walk Kansas shirts here in Ellis County this year. Standard sizes are $7 per shirt, or it's $8.50 for sizes 2X or 3X. It's an option. If you'd like to have a shirt, we'll certainly order one for you, but it's not necessary if that doesn't suit you. To learn more about Walk Kansas, we do have the informational brochure available. It tells you more how the program works, what it's all about, why it's important to people in Kansas who don't get enough exercise and don't eat enough of the right kinds of foods, fruits and vegetables in particular. To register your team here in Ellis County, what you need to do is to pick up a team registration packet, or we do have these registration materials available on our Ellis County website as well. And there are materials for the team captain and 6 banded or clipped materials, 1 for each team member. And there's a registration form for individual team members and a team registration form that ultimately need to go back to the County Extension Office with your program fees. Well, Walk Kansas doesn't have to be only about walking. It doesn't have to happen outdoors. It can be something that can fit your life. It encourages us to keep track of our daily physical activity and the cups of fruits and vegetables that we consume. And you know, if we can make that a habit for 8 weeks, maybe it's something that can continue for the rest of the year. Check out Walk Kansas. And remember, we need to get your team on the books before walking starts on March 16th. Thanks for joining me. I'm Linda Beech, the Ellis County Extension Agent for Family and Consumer Sciences, and this has been Extras from Extension on Eagle Community TV.
You're watching Extras from the Extension on Eagle Community Television. This show is brought to you by Carico Implement.
When you're working around the yard this year, your work will be easier if you make a visit to Carico Implement. They make your chores easier with tractors, lawnmowers, trimmers, generators, and all the other special tools. When working in the yard, you'll also want to look your best, and you can when you dress with John Deere clothes. And if the kids need toys, they can take care of that too. Carico Implement, 300 West 48th Street, just north of Walmart in Hayes.